the baker of whispering breads. In a cozy little town, there lived a baker named Rosa, whose heart was as warm as her oven, but just as empty. Rosa baked a special kind of bread. When you held a slice to your ear, it would whisper secrets of forgotten joys and the comfort of a kind word. One morning, a deep silence filled the bakery. The dough didn't murmur, and the finished loaf sat on the cooling rack, warm and crusty, but utterly quiet. The whispers were gone, and a loneliness colder than any winter draft settled in Rosa's heart. Only a single, small loaf from the day before held a fading whisper, a faint scent of cinnamon and old lullabies. Clutching the little loaf like a treasure, Rosa closed her shop. She would follow that scent no matter where it led. The scent trail, a shimmering ribbon of light only she could see, guided her into the whispering woods. The trees, usually gossiping on the breeze, stood silent and still. The glowing trail was her only guide in the quiet forest. At the heart of the woods, the trail led her to a hidden valley filled with a swirling, gentle mist. In its center grew a magnificent, ancient willow tree, its long branches drooping as if in sorrow. This was the Valley of Forgotten Voices. As she drew closer, Rosa saw that the tree's trunk was covered in thousands of tiny, tightly closed mouths. At the base of the tree, a small, sad creature made of mist and moonlight patted one of the mouths, trying to coax it open. "They won't speak," the creature whispered, its voice like rustling leaves. No one truly listens anymore. The world is so full of shouting that the quiet voices grew frightened and hid. The creature, the valley's guardian, was called Echo. Rosa understood. She had been so lonely that she only wanted the bread to talk to her. But she had forgotten to simply listen. She sat down with Echo, broke her last piece of glowing bread, and offered half to her new friend. Then she just sat and listened to the silence. Slowly, a single mouth on the tree trembled and opened, releasing a soft, sweet hum. Then another opened, and another. Soon, a gentle symphony of forgotten lullabies, half-remembered stories, and quiet words of comfort filled the air, drawn out by Rosa's patient, listening heart. Rosa returned to her bakery, her loneliness gone. Her bread whispered again, more beautifully than ever. She now knew the magic wasn't just in the baking, but in the quiet joy of listening, to the bread, to others, and most importantly, to the gentle whispers of her own heart.